Today I figured I would do a little plan with me video. People have really liked these. I still haven't found my flow or my rhythm yet, which you'll see. And eventually, after I do 6 or 7 of these, I think I will find my flow. Until then, you can, like I said earlier, you can watch me fumble through it because that's how we're going to figure it out. Hello, friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kayla. I am a multi-passionate creative doing all of the things, fumbling in front of you as we go through the creative process. Hopefully, my creative journey will inspire yours. Around these parts, we like to level up without the hustle. We like to work within our capacity and our bandwidth, and we love to celebrate every victory along the way. Today I'm going to be using Notion. I have been doing all of this on physical paper, which I still do. Like my brainstorming is on paper, but I've been trying to integrate Notion a little bit more. I haven't officially decided if I'm going to like use Notion long term, but feel like it could be helpful. I feel like it could be helpful, so I've been trying to work on it a little bit more. Today I figured we would do a plan with me for October. I cannot believe, let's see, it's September 26th, and I cannot believe that I'm actually filming this in enough time to prep for October. That in and of itself is a huge win for me. Normally, I'm planning for the next month like a couple of days into the month because every month just seems to surprise me. Um, but that's okay. This month, we're actually getting on top of it. What you need to know about me, if you haven't seen any of my other videos before, is you need to know that my aesthetic is organized-ish chaos. I'm a little bit of a chaos gremlin. I like showing that part of myself because I feel like there's so much out there when it comes to productivity and time management and organization that is all about these very neat, clean, aesthetically minimalistic. Take a look around my office. As you can see, it's messy. I still haven't finished setting it up. I'm more of a maximalist. That's the term where I'm not a minimalist. So if you are looking for aesthetics, if you are looking for a clean, crisp, put together human being, I'm sorry to say you've come to the wrong place. But that's okay. If you're not looking for that, or if you're cool with somebody who's a little more like a chaos gremlin, then I'm so glad you are here. Oh, welcome. So let's just go ahead and dive in and we'll see how this goes. I'm a little nervous, but that's okay. All right, I figured we would go straight to my September overview, my content strategy, because I did pretty much none of this. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold too, so it's okay. So let's just do a quick overview. These were my goals. I don't even know if I would say goals. It was just stuff that I wanted to post and work on. Um, didn't exactly get to it, and we're okay with that. We are okay with that. I'm working with a new content strategy. If you want to see a video on that, I kind of run through that. That was my other plan with me video that you all really liked. But I'll run over it really quick. Basically, I'm realizing that I'm a fan of long form content. I'm not really great with short form content. I'm just not. So I kind of flipped everything around and had my blogs. My goal is to blog. Sometimes I get a blog out, sometimes I don't. The goal is if I write the blog, right? I write the blog, then the blog becomes the script for my YouTube over here. And then these become short, more shorter form for Instagram, which are the carousel posts and the reels. I also have threads, but I haven't figured out threads yet. And right now, threads feels like I don't know who has a good algorithm on threads because some people have talked about how much they love it and how much it's amazing. I'm on the wrong side of threads because all I get is like complaining and like MLMs and some weird stuff. So I have not found the good side of threads yet. So I have threads, but there's that. And then of course I have my Patreon, and that's ongoing. I just launched that last month. I have 11. I have 11 patrons right now, and that feels amazing. So 10 of them are in the free tier, and one of them is a apprentice, and that's the $3 tier. And I'm so very grateful to them. Um, they are on my website. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got distracted. All right, so let's just go over September really quick. Blogs. What did I write? Oh, I did write You Don't Have to Be a Morning Person, which I have a YouTube video on that. So basically, I just took the script from the YouTube and made it a blog. And I haven't written this one. Favorite books for multi-passionate creatives. Kind of like my testimony of how I got on the self-publishing journey, because I've done a lot of short posts about that, but I haven't done like a blog about it. So I really got a lot done this month. For YouTube, also struggled. I was on the struggle bus for sure. Let's see, did I get any of these done? No. No. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. I just today filmed an updated welcome video for YouTube. Also, can you see this? I don't know if you can see this. Let's make it bigger for you. Oh, that's better. Okay. My plan is to get this one done this week, and then this one will probably end up being in October. And that's okay. Instagram. Carousel posts. Ooh, I did do a meme dump. I didn't do 3, but I did do 1 of the little baby hippo Mudeng in the Thai zoo, Thailand zoo. So cute. I did do that. Teasers for my book, didn't do that. Self-publishing timeline, didn't do that. It's fine. Everything's fine. Reels. Ooh, I did film this one. I have not edited it yet, but I did film it. So I'm going to check it off, even though it's not done. All right. Didn't do any of those reels. Patreon. Ooh, I did do one of these. Character inspiration board. Okay. Just so you know, also, I always put more. I always put more on like I don't see it as a to-do list. I see it more as a hopeful list. Like, these are things I would like to get done. And obviously, some of these are more priorities than others. But for me, it's more about like, I hope to get this done. And if I don't, we will survive. It will be okay. So yeah, let us start a new page. I'm still figuring out Notion, so just be patient with me. Okay, where are you? Can I? Perfect. All right, let's add a page, and this is gonna go. October. Strategy. I don't know if I like the word strategy, but it's fine. We are going to do serif because I love a good serif font, and it's going to be full width because I'm all about that life, and small text. And then let's add a cover. Change cover, upload. I have a whole, let's see, documents. Is it here? Yeah. Notion images. Yeah, baby. Let's do. Sophie and Hal. Basically, it's always Sophie and Hal. It's always Hal's Moving Castle. Ooh, yeah, let's not do that one. It's a little blurry. Let's do this one. Oh, that's better. Sophie and Markle. Love that for us. Love that for us. See, that's what I feel like October should be. Right there. That's my October vibes. Cool. The other day I wrote some things down. So let's just, I'm not going to make this super fancy, okay? Bring this forward. October focus. So, what I want to focus on for October is my consistency and my workflow. Sorry, one second. Brought to you by Lonnie. No, it's not, but I would love if Alani sponsored me. Anyways, what I want to work on for October is consistency and workflow. I think a lot of times burnout is happening because, or at least for me, burnout is happening because I'm either setting too fast a pace, or my goals or my milestones are like just not in alignment for what I'm actually going for. So I think like, oh, I'm heading this direction. I'm like, I'm going to do these things. And I think that those things are helping me get to that place. And it's actually like, no, that's a side quest over here. I love taking side quests. As you know me, I'm always taking side quests. But sometimes if I have a place I want to get to in mind, sometimes there are seasons you gotta rein yourself in. There are seasons where I need a little more structure and a little more focus than others. This is one of those seasons where I need a little bit more structure and a little bit more focus, especially if I'm going to stay on target for self-publishing in May of next year. So, a lot of work to do. I think it's doable. It's a stretch goal. I have some stretch goals, but I need to have some boundaries around my time and around my creative process in this season. It's not always that way, but it is right now. So October focus for me is for sure, consistency and workflow. I need to come up with something that is going to work for me to where when I'm filming this video, I know I'm filming on Wednesdays. I'm editing on Thursdays and Saturdays, and I'm posting on Tuesdays and Thursdays of the next. Like, I need to have a better workflow. I have come to the point at which I cannot fly by the seat of my pants anymore. Not if I want to get the things done that I want to get done. And then also just consistency, because I am starting to actually build a community. And that was always my goal. But in order to build that and to stay to stay connected with people and to stay focused on continuing to build that, I need to have a little bit more consistency, which I think will play in with my workflow because, you know, again, there are seasons where I can have kind of less structure. This is not one of those seasons. And in order to really build and grow the community that I would like to, that I see in my mind, I'm going to need to get more consistent. And the consistency is also going to help me with I'm really not great at communicating clearly and concisely my visions, my goals, my passions, my projects. I'm not very good at that. And I know that consistency will help me practice that. So, I don't know if you guys can see this. I really hope you can. I'm just going to make it bigger to make sure that you can. Okay. So that's my focus. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot and I apologize. Oh, okay. So, I was kind of thinking about my pillars. Let's see, my pillars of content. This is not necessarily my pillars of like not my brand pillars, if you will, or like I talk about, oh gosh, I have this somewhere in my Google Docs, which I'm not going to go searching for because there are spoilers in the book if I open up my Google Docs that I can't show you. What are the kinds of things that I want to be posting? I think those are the things that I needed help with, specifically when it comes to the shorter form. Although I'm not focusing on short form, it is there, and I still engage a little bit in it. So I just needed to have a little bit more of an idea on that. So I brainstormed a few things, and this is what I came up with. Why can't I? It's rude. Okay, whatever. Um, Memes. Oh, I can't spell, by the way. Nostalgia. There we go. Memes and nostalgia. Obviously, long form, which is going to be YouTube and everything like that. My transparency reports. Transparency reports. I put those out on Monday. They are a carousel post on Instagram, but I've started adding them here on YouTube when I remember and on Threads when I remember. People really like those. People really like those. And then, oops, gosh, process. So sharing my process, what I'm doing now, sharing my process, and then updates and wins. So let's see, how many is that? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So these are kind of like my 5 pillars of content as far as the kinds of stuff that I want to be posting. I have another set of like pillars of content that's specifically about my values. That's the word I'm looking for. That's specifically about my values as an artist, my values as my social media brand network. Those are the things, those are like more, hey, these are my commitments to myself and my audience. These are my commitments to myself and my community. Those are another thing. They probably need to be updated. This is specifically pillars of content for what I want to post. Okay. I forget how much I love memes and nostalgia, and they're all the rage right now. So am I jumping on the bandwagon? Maybe. I don't know. But I've always, always, always loved memes, GIFs, anything nostalgic. And I thought, you know what? There's so much that I can do with that, that connects with what I'm talking about. My life as a multi-passionate creative, encouraging other people, giving laughs, just helping people see that, like, you don't have to take life so seriously and you don't have to be perfect. It's okay. Uh, so I want to be posting more of those. And I did that this week and that was kind of fun. Long form, like I said, YouTube, stuff like that. Sorry. My transparency reports just tells you, like, honestly what I'm feeling this week. It's not supposed to be like a hardcore therapy session or anything. It's simply just, hey, this is what I've been feeling this week. This person said something mean to me and it made me really feel sad. I wore this and felt amazing. Just like silly things like that just kind of like helps people see, like, hey, I'm a human. I'm not all about the aesthetic and the algorithm, right? And then process videos. I want to do more of these. So I have a couple. We'll type these out later, but I have some ideas for some process videos so people can like see me doing the things in the process and honestly fumbling it. I have a whole not a whole playlist. I think there's 2 on there. And I plan on doing 3 and 4 in October, but it's called, give me a second. Oh, how to fail at Notion, because I'm still learning how to use this, and so many videos on YouTube and all these things are these perfectly, like, just perfectly curated Notion things. Notion, what is this even called? Anyways, and I wanted to do it where it's like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. Watch me fail, and hopefully it'll help you feel less like alone in it. Okay. I want to do more of that because it seems like people really enjoy that. And then, okay, updates and wins. So I want to give updates on like my fantasy duology, how my writing is coming along, um, where I'm at, where do I feel like I'm winning, like my Patreon. Like I was so burnt out by being vulnerable and relaunching. Like I really didn't celebrate much on that. And so I feel like that's important, and I always tell my community and the people around me, like, you need to celebrate every little win. Like, if you're depressed, getting out of bed is like a huge thing, and I want us to see that more often. Okay, so with that in mind, with those 4 things in mind, okay, how do I want to do this? I think what I want to do, am I able to go back and forth? I know that somebody watching this is gonna be like, you can do this easier, but I'm just gonna I'm just gonna keep going back and forth because this is what we do. Let's go to September, and I'm actually going to copy and paste all of this because some of this I'm gonna change out, but some of it I'm honestly gonna keep because I just never got to it, and I want to get to it. I just have not. Okay, so let's come here and let's What happens? I'm scared. Did it work? Oh my gosh. It worked. Look at us go. Look at us go. Okay. So let's do the teaching. Let's see the blogs. What else did I want? I think we should keep all of this. How do I organize my ideas? That kind of goes with the Sidequester strategy guide. My Sidequester strategy guide is a flexible framework for multi-passionate creatives. It was something that I created, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Honestly, a divine download. Like it popped in my head, and I've used it for myself, and I've helped other people. Or at least they say it's helpful. And it's kind of the 6 phase wheel, and you just process through it. I get a lot of inspiration from Skyrim, my favorite video game, and just how do we move our ideas from thought into action? How do we create a sustainable momentum moving forward? Okay. I have not talked about that very much, and it really is actually helpful. And I just didn't believe in it. I believe in it now. So, how do I organize my ideas is kind of a subcategory to sharing the full Sidequester strategy guide. Um, it's kind of what my podcast is all about, is teaching you this flexible framework. I need to get back on that, by the way. So, hmm, let's go ahead and get rid of this because I did that one. Delete. Deleted. Um, Oh, side note, another thing that I do is I have separated my content for myself, so it makes sense for me, as I have more teaching. This is stuff where I'm like going to teach, encourage. I don't even know. Sometimes I'm afraid to call myself a teacher because there are so many coaches and teachers out there and gurus. I was like, I don't claim to know a lot. I just have experience, and I share my experiences with other people, and sometimes that's helpful and sometimes it's not. If it's helpful, take it. If it's not, leave it. So I have kind of like my more teaching, which is more, I'm giving you what I've done in the past that's been helpful, right? Teaching. And then the lifestyle is going to be more of vlogs, which I need to do more of, or just mm, reviews, just lifestyle, right? It's what it sounds like. So I think, how do I organize my ideas? Sorry. Sidequester Strategy Guide Introduction, which also needs to be my next podcast. I did record this podcast and I hated it, so I've got to re-record it. Calculating current carrying capacity. People love that assessment that I created, and I thought I should do a blog and I should do a YouTube video on it. Lifestyle. I guess we're doing this now. New content strategy. Oh, I mean, I haven't typed that up yet. So I'll leave it. Favorite books for multi-passionate creatives, still want to do that. My self-publishing journey, still want to do that. Let me see what else I have. Okay, yep, that sounds pretty good. Instagram, let's get rid of this. Delete. Okay. Looks like can delete. Oh, I can literally just, oh, you can literally just delete. Cool beans. Um, Carousel posts, obviously. Let's see. Do I want to do this one? New content strategy? Hmm. I don't know if I want to do that. It's fine. We'll leave that. We'll leave all of this. We'll leave all of this. I need to get more specific on like what I want to post in October specifically for my book. But you know, we're doing a little at a time. Little at a time. For reals. Story behind we'll leave that for now. Oh, okay. And then I'm also looking at reels. I also looked at reels that did well and seeing if I can kind of do more in that category. One of the reels that did really well was just kind of like mm, encouragement for creatives with a 9 to 5. People really people really enjoyed that reel. It was very encouraging to them. Um, Kind of like a calling all side questers, hobbyists, and cozy creatives. This is kind of more of like a nostalgic, meme fun, like, hey, calling all side questers who can't stay on the main quest line and always get distracted by another side quester to join me on, something silly like that, something simple. People really like that one. Your ideas matter. People really like that message. So something more with that. Um, I have some affirmations specifically for multi-passionates, and I feel like those always do well. People like those. And oh, the big one that got me a lot of, I don't want to say got me a lot, but the one that had a lot of engagement is when it's like inviting people to share their small wins. So like I shared my small win, and then I invited people in the comments to share their small win, and then to have people like jump on other comments and say, hey, like encourage each other. And that one, I actually didn't get a lot of views on that reel, but I got a lot of engagement. And I want to do more like that because I don't really care about the views. I care about people engaging and us connecting on a human level. So I want to do more of those. And then yes, I think that's good for reels. Those are a lot of ideas. Will I get to all of them? Absolutely not. There's no way in heckin' that I'm getting to all those. And that's okay. So YouTube. Ooh, okay. Um, oh yes. Okay. Okay. Calculating current capacity. I want to do that one because it's a good one. And I want to actually record a video on that. Okay, YouTube welcome. I got that one done. Oh. Okay, this one is okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Let's do the ones based on teaching first. Okay, so teaching, side quest or strategy guide. I think this one needs to be just introduction. I think this needs to be a series actually, because there's a lot of information. I don't think you can smash it into one video. So this needs to be a series. Calculate current capacity. I need to finish these two. This is not Learn Notion. This is called Fail Notion with me. Sujan is a Notion expert, and she is going to hop on a video call with me at some point, and we're going to do like a YouTube video together where I learn Notion in real time with her. And she's been watching the videos, so she knows where I need help. My 7 layers deep, this is just finding your why. I need to re-record this video. It's a video I have, but it's probably 6 years old, so it just needs to be updated. Okay, and this one is one that I've wanted to do for a while, but I need to get some equipment before I do it. But I love talking about the idea of how do you discern what is a no idea, a now idea, or a not now idea. This is really helpful for creatives. Every time I've talked about this, people have really, really appreciated it. So this is really, really important topic. However, I use Skyrim side quests as a way to solidify that idea, and I thought what would be really, really cool is if I played Skyrim while talking about this idea. However, I need to figure out how to do that. I think I need a capture card, which costs money. So it's an idea, but that might sit for 3 or 4 months before I actually get to do it. And then for lifestyle, my dog passed away July 1st, and I recorded a bunch of video, and I just haven't been quite ready to put all of the video together as a way to say goodbye. So it's on October. It was in September as well. We'll see if I get to it. Um, I wanted to do this reading ranking of all the books that I've read so far. I feel like I wanted to do that halfway through the year, but now it's kind of like it feels like it's past the time, but I don't know. Maybe some people would still like it. Favorite NPC books, again, just reviews of books. Like this is actually one I haven't read yet. I haven't read it yet, but it's called Feel Good Productivity. And I some of the excerpts that I have read seem perfect for like people who don't fit that, like I said at the beginning, people who don't fit that very organized A type personality. Feels like it's going to be a good book for that. Bookstore vlog. I go to the bookstore multiple times a week, and there's one that I really love. I feel like it would just be a fun vlog, but um, I would need to plan again, October. Consistency, workflow. I need to plan enough in advance to actually like bring stuff to film. I mean, I just film on my camera or my phone, but I need to be prepared. I need to be a little more prepared. Okay, a few of the other ideas. Sorry, I'm looking here. Oh, I haven't done a week in my life for a while. I think people liked them. It wasn't one of my most popular videos, but some people liked it. My goal is to get my office set up. I feel like that would be a fun one. I feel like people would like that one. It's just like recording me getting this all set up. I also need to have like an actual planning session of how I'm going to set it up first because I am a maximalist. So sometimes things just explode. And I would like to have a little bit of direction because I love this space and I want it to be absolutely gorgeous. I have a lot of artwork I want to put on the walls. So I feel like that would be a fun one. Let's see. Weekend Life, bookstore, yep, office setup. Oh, we're going to Michigan next month, so I would like to hopefully remember. I filmed this last year too, and I never did a vlog on it, but I'd like to do a Michigan vlog. And okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Um, now, oops, let's do heading to live streams. I love live streaming. I just haven't done it in a while. Among other things, some ideas that I would like to do for live streaming. I've done what's called productivity streams, and I do it's like a 30, it's either sometimes it changes. Sometimes it's 30 minutes on, 10 minutes off. Sometimes it's like 50 minutes on. Maybe it's no, it's sprints. Okay, so it's 20 minutes on, 10 minutes off. And I do that a few times, and then people can just hop on and be like, hey, I'm starting the timer for 20 minutes. I don't look at the chat or anything. 20 minutes, we're gonna work, and then 10 minutes off. And it's just about sprints. Okay. People like that. I enjoyed that. And then writing, specifically like writing sessions. I feel like those would be fun. And then, give me a second. Oh, putting items together. I have, hold on, I'll show you. So, you know, there's like little, there's like these little bookshop, like you can put them in your book. It's like a book nook thing. Anyways, you put it together. I would love to do one of these like on screen, like in a live stream. Anyways, I'm gonna, I'm not gonna pull all that out, but I got that. I've got a couple of other like cute stuff I would like to just like put nerdy stuff together, right? So those are some live streams I would like to do. See if I like it. I do like live streaming. However, it's the consistency thing for me. But we're working on consistency in October, so let's go team. And okay, Patreon. These are some jumpstart guides. My jumpstart guides are like the very quick wins that I'm creating. It's like a I don't have it with me. Shoot. You can see it if you join my Patreon. Anyways, it's like a one sheet PDF, and the goal is for it to be like a quick win. So the first one I did was on boredom, and just like this is what you're struggling with, these might be your symptoms, here are some ways for you to like quickly kind of get at that issue. The goal of these is to help you not have to take a 6-week course on how to overcome boredom with some internet guru. Now, there's nothing wrong with those. I've done those before, but sometimes like you just need something snappy and quick. Those are my jumpstart guides. I want to do 3 of those for my Patreon. My strategy guides are a little bit longer, so they're going to dive a little bit deeper into a topic like that. I like to do one on confidence recovery, meaning, you know, you've lost some confidence. How do you recover that? Or how do you build it for the first time? I've got to get some polls up there as it relates to my self-publishing journey. re-record a few online courses that I've done in the past that people like. I need to just re-record them because I've updated my language. My SideQuester strategy guide, it used to be the idea management system, and then it was idea crafting wheel. Well, now it's just, the SideQuester strategy guide. So there's a lot of things I gotta change up in there. And then miscellaneous, like I gotta update my shop with stuff. And oh yeah, I've got to have like a podcast caption that's like the same. I've done this through my YouTube, my Instagram threads, where I have my go-to in my notes app. Hi, my name is Kayla and this is who I am. It's like my little bio rundown, where I can just like copy and paste when I'm doing a caption. It just makes life a lot easier. I got to do one of those for my podcast. I've got to actually do my podcast. And I did this actually. So I'm gonna delete it, but like I just wanted to check it off. Um let's see here. Okay. Okay. Something that I'm not going to do while I am currently here with you is, I think this will be a separate video, but what I need to work on, I need to have a brainstorming session, and maybe this is something that we can do in a different video together, but um sorry. So to brainstorm. I need to brainstorm cameras. I have an idea of which camera I want to buy, but I just have to figure out if I'm going to shell out the cash for that. Yeah. Camera, B-roll. I need to come up with some kind of schedule or consistency on that, because it would be helpful to have in my phone, like 100 videos of me doing random stuff that I can just grab for a quick reel. Even though short form is not my main thing, like sometimes I do have something that comes to me that I can create quickly, and I don't have any B-roll. I mean, I do, but I've used it all. So I need to brainstorm some of that. What do I want? Where do I want to do it? How, the process, all that good stuff. I need to brainstorm my schedule. How do I want to set up my schedule? How do I want to create that workflow so that I can be consistent? I got to figure that out because I mean, it can be consistent without that, but what is helpful is if I have a loose structure, a loose schedule of like Mondays, I do this, Tuesdays, I do this, Wednesdays, I do this. I need to figure out like my work, what I do here at work, and kind of the busier days versus not busy days so that I can, you know, figure all of that out. I also need to brainstorm my office setup. I need to actually figure that out. I need to figure that out. So I feel like that to brainstorm will be a different video because I'm starting to lose some steam. It's almost time for lunch. But I think this could actually be another YouTube video, which is great. Um, so maybe this is planned with me for October part one, and then the second video will be brainstorming this, setting the schedule, and then drag and dropping these items into it so that I can kind of keep on task. Yes. I think that's where I'm going to leave you all because, um, yeah, that was a quick, let's look, 39 minutes. I probably won't edit too much out because I don't have time. But that's a quick, like, plan with me session. I think that'll be part one. Um, or maybe I can call the other one something different. Who knows? But that's kind of like what I want my October to look like. I need to have one more session where I sit down and kind of brainstorm how am I going to put this on a calendar, because it is helpful for me when I can look at a calendar and say, okay, I need to be working on this week. And even if it's not like on this day I'm filming this, on this day I'm filming this, on this day I'm filming this, if I have kind of an overview of my week and I say, hey, these are the, 3 videos I need to get done this week. These are the 3 blogs I need to get done. Whatever number I come up with, which I came up with September and didn't keep to it. So obviously I need to just reevaluate. it's helpful. If I have even a week by week, yeah, I gotta figure out a workflow, because my goal is, if I can get ahead, that is really, really helpful. And I have not been able to get ahead since my dog passed away, since Zephyr passed away. Honestly, I wouldn't even say I'm behind, because they're my self-imposed deadlines, and it's okay if I miss it. Like, I'm happy. Like, my life is good. I'm happy. These are just ways in which I'd like to challenge myself. So if I hit them, great. If I need to slow down or back off or adjust based on my capacity, I'm okay with that. However, I'm in this moment where I'm like, man, I wanna push a little further. I wanna push a little harder. I wanna just challenge myself a little more. Um, so I've got to figure that out. I've got to figure a few things out, and I feel like October. Oh, I forgot to put on there. I'm gonna be doing Inktober. I'm gonna be sketching. It's a drawing challenge in October, and I want to do that because I have to illustrate my own book, because I don't have a budget at all, because I wasn't planning on self-publishing. So there's that. um, so yeah, hopefully this was helpful. I always feel awkward in the, I don't feel awkward. I feel like I'm not the most organized person. My process works for me, but these videos are never like real, like, this is what we're doing, point A, B, C. It's like, boo, boo, squirrel, ha. If you like that, if that was helpful, let me know. Let me know if this is helpful. Let me know if you like this. Let me know if there's anything you want me to spend more time on next time, or focus on. I would love to know your thoughts. Anywho, what are you working on for October? What are some of your milestones you're hoping to hit in October? I would love to hear. And we'll do a second part. My goal, if everything goes well, we will record that tomorrow so that I can post one this day and the second one the next day, or something like that. I don't know. We're flying by the seat of our pants at this point. So anyways, I will see you soon. Bye.